Hey everybody, Kevin Acuff with Smokin Tobacco here at TPE 2024. Coverage brought to you by Drew Estate. And no, it is not deja vu. I am actually talking to my good friend Miguel Shodell once again. But Miguel, you're wearing a different hat for this interview.
I am. So not only are we crowned heads, but we're also Oz Family Cigars. Tim Ozgener, as you know, his family's been in the pipe tobacco cigar industry since 1968. Tim is a partner in Crowned Heads, but he also has his own brand when he came back to the industry. You know, in 2010, he left the industry after CAO changed hands, his family's brand. And he came back a couple years ago. He's excited to be back in the industry, something that he truly loves and he's passionate about. And obviously, he's a partner in Crowned Heads, so his brands are distributed and sold through Crowned Heads. And that's what we're in front of right now. So figuratively, a different hat right now.
See, how about that? And there's a hat
right there.
See, that's perfect.
Awesome. So yeah, man, we're just showing off, you know, Tim's incredible product. You know, the Bosphorus this year, you know, great ratings and across several publications, top 25s in many publications. The Bosphorus blend is something that he did to honor his mother, who is of our Turkish background. Okay. And then he followed it up with the Eremos, which is kind of an ode to his father, John Ozgener, who's a legend in the cigar business, who passed away in 2018. God rest his soul. It's a legend in his business. So he's got these two blends, and they kind of represent his father and his mother's roots. He does have a new cigar coming out very, very soon that we'll make an announcement, and that cigar really is in honor of his parents who met in New York City when they were in university. And New York City has a little bit of a story that led to his parents falling in love, ending up in Nashville, Tennessee eventually, and starting a family where Tim and his sister were born, and CAO, their original company, was started. So New York plays a pivotal part in the story of his parents, and so that will be inspiring the next release that we'll announce probably in the next 30 to 45 days.
Well, that actually sounds really cool. And I mean, that kind of like almost gets you in the feels there. So we have a tribute to mom, tribute to dad, and now we're going to have a tribute to mom and dad as a couple. That's uniting in the United States.
You know,
so cool.
It's an immigration story, right? His father's Armenian, his mother's Turkish. They got blessed enough to come to the States to get an education. They met in New York City, fell in love, moved to Nashville, Tennessee. He was an engineer for DuPont, John Ozgener, and he loved pipes. He loved tobacco and cigars. And in 1968, CAO was founded in the basement of his house. It's the American dream, and obviously, everyone knows where that company went. So it's an immigration story. It's an American story, and that is what Tim is telling the story of his family through his releases of cigars. And I think in the cigar industry, sometimes we let the tobacco do the talking. Sometimes we let the branding, a name. But this I love because it tells the story of one of the important families in the premium cigar industry.
And see, the story, that's, as a reviewer, the backstory, the reason behind a tribute, the reason behind, you know, any kind of a special edition cigar.
Yeah.
I always love the research. I always love to find a story, and one like that is just, it's going to be fun to write about.
Absolutely.
It's going to be even more fun to smoke.
Absolutely.
And definitely can't wait till that lands.
It's awesome, man, and we're excited. And he's going to continue with his limited edition line, Pie Synesthesia. We've done yellow. Last year we released red, which is out in the market now. And then the next line will be Pie Synesthesia Brown. And so it's really, he's having a lot of fun. And there's some tobaccos that that weren't really being used when he was at CAO. So Tim is having fun because he's getting to use some tobaccos like Ometepe, which was not really a popular or available leaf back then.
Right.
So he's starting to use a little Ometepe, and so it's exciting to have Tim back in the industry. I think it's great for the business, great for Crowned Heads, and you know, we got a lot of cool stuff coming down the line.
Well, it's cool to see an industry legend be able to play around with new tobacco.
Absolutely.
Like, I mean, you know, like a new guy to the game. It's like, wow, rejuvenated, and that builds a new energy, and that's going to be good. In the long run, that's good for us because there's an excitement there.
Yeah, it's cigar geeks. It's cigar geeks. We get something cool, man.
Like,
you know,
what's this? What's this?
Yeah.
So,
it's awesome. It's awesome.
Definitely looking forward to it.
Thank you, brother.
So,
Thank
Miguel,
you. Hey,
thanks once again, my brother.
Thank you for all the work you do, brother.
Thank you
and
very
Smokin
much.
Tobacco and the whole team over there. Thank you for all the support, and thank you for what you do for the industry, bringing the news to all the people out there.
Hey, we love you, brother. And again, Kevin Acuff with SmokinTobacco.com at TPE 2024 with coverage brought to you by Drew Estate. Thank you and have a great day.